Dadhichi.
What do you want?
I've come from a long way to find you.
And speaking of faces, Julia Roberts. I wonder what her face has to say about that. Finally, of course, we will be giving you my spin on what's happening in your neck of the universe this week with the planets and what's in store for you. The chin. Good example of that. I suppose Tom Cruise is a good example of that. There he is there. You have a look, not only the chin, but the jaw on Tom is very pronounced. That gives, again, determination, but a tenacity and somewhat a stubborn nature. But the chin, when it's quite pronounced, gives mobility to the physical body. That is why I think you'll find Tom likes to do his own stunts. You know, when you walk into a room and you get that funny feeling, or you know, you look at the nose, or just something that tells you don't want to get involved with that person. That's your intuition working. Combination, your lips are very sensual, very sultry eyes.
Darling.
But some Americans, in fact, quite a few of them, up to 20 million of them, won't even get out of bed on Friday the 13th. They're that terrified. They've estimated that something like $750 million is lost in productivity and wages as a result of that. 85% of them would rather risk their lives than walk under a ladder. So you might ask, how did this fear of Friday the 13th actually begin? Well, there's a rich history as to why. The ancient astrologers had established that the human body, which is sort of like a battery with an aura, an electromagnetic field, tends to throw away something when the copper is thrown into the water. It discharges something away from the person. So, Leos, you might want to try that. And actually, I'd like to hear back. Look at that ear. These are the wheels of heaven and earth. So, a mirror is all you need. Maybe not this big, a little cosmetic mirror. Or the mirror in the bathroom first thing when you wake up in the morning, and take a quick look in it, have a look at the complexion, have a look at whether the eyes are turning yellow, means you've maybe drunk a little bit too much or getting jaundiced, you know what I mean? And please be careful not to drop the mirror, because we don't want to be held responsible for your next 7 years of bad luck, do we? But your nerves have to be fed.
What nerves? What?
You tend to get very hyper, so you need to eat and not rush when you eat. Make sure that your diet is nourishing your body and your mind, because you do tend to sort of maybe skimp meals when you're in that creative...
Gee, I just wonder what Dadhichi could be me.
Look, we often look at people when we meet them. We get a feel for people. It's all about awareness, Cleo. You've simply got to become more aware. How often have you met a person and thought, oh my God, I'm in love, I'll never be in love again, only to find out within 48 hours that, nah, that wasn't love, that was just infatuation, too many vodkas. Because just now, also from your horoscope, there are some fairly intense relationship issues going on, I think from the early part of last year all through 2002.
Yeah. Spot on.
Is that spot on?
Yeah, pretty much so, yeah.
Remember those beady small eyes? You can barely see who the person is. Of course, that person's not going to reveal too much of themselves. The eyes are nice and wide, like Victoria's out there. That means the person is expressive, open, and they want to share something of their nature with you, like your eyes, dear. Look at your eyes.
Oh, darling, don't look too deeply, because I had about a jug of the aforementioned vodka last night.
Oh, sorry.
I'm on the attack.
That's the vodka working.
Why Dadhichi? I didn't know you cared.
I want to talk to you, Capricorn. Yeah, you. About what's happened there in the celestial spheres and the way it's affecting you. And
popularity has a lot to do with the nose as well. See, when the nose is nicely shaped and it has a good bulbous end. What I'd like to say is, Michael, get your old nose back. You'd have a hell of a lot more energy. Your bank balance would be a lot better, because the nose relates to money. It's very hard to see what features on Danny are real, but we can see. I thought we'd talk about colours and how the different star signs actually have a rulership over different colours. And you know, they've done some studies scientifically, and it shows that colours do have an impact on the psychology of people. You know, I read somewhere, sometimes some prison in the US, the violence there was just getting out of hand. So what they did was they painted everything pink. All of a sudden, everyone calmed right down. Destiny. It creeps like a rat. What's your birth star sign? What month were you born? Do you believe in astrology? You believe it determines your future? Do you? Have you had an interesting life? Where are you from?
Hey, chill, man. I look forward to seeing you here with your stars here on Psychjuice. The only place to get the stars in your future.
Wow. Goodness, I'm not a skeptic at this point.
You are?
No, I'm not.
Well, I think you're going to do very, very well, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Thanks for
I hope your Psychjuices are flowing now.
Yeah, they certainly are.
And this is really what Psychjuice is about, stimulating thought, getting people to contemplate the nature of their existence and have a thoroughly good time. My Psychjuices are running out of control.
That's